life teaches you. It's not something where you can learn in school. When I first met Nas, I was inspired. I love the underdog story because I feel like I am an underdog. I grew up with nothing, with my parents having no money, living in the smallest apartment in one of the most dangerous areas in New York City. When I first met Nas, I needed someone to take care of me, and he was down. He was so down, and I felt like his heart and his head was at the right place. And I was down for the underdog story, for the barber. You know, it was like a movie, for the barber to become the boss. At that stage, I was already in the YouTube world. I was already a YouTuber in the entertainment industry. And you can't learn this stuff in college. You can't learn this stuff in school. You learn through experience. And I had faith in Nas and learning along the way. The last 5 years, it was a roller coaster, man. It was a ride. We went through so much together, and I wanted him to be side by side with me throughout my journey. Nas wasn't only my manager, he was also my business partner and my brother. And along the way, things started to get real. Things started to grow rapidly. Everything was growing so fast. We built a business together, and I got all my friends involved. All I wanted to do was to see my people win and to watch us all grow together. The more we grew, the more attention was on us. But then I noticed with the attention, Nas's intention started to change a bit. But there's nothing wrong with that. People develop, people grow, people change. That's life. There's nothing wrong with that. The more time that would pass by, I would slowly start to notice that me and Nas had two different paths. As I said at the start of this video, the last 2 weeks, my emotions have been pulling me into so many different directions. Nas, you were my brother. We pretty much lived together the last 5 years, and I will forever always share our memories. It cut me for what you said on Twitter that I'm stooping so low for what I'm doing right now. I tweeted that you can love someone, wish the best for them, and forgive them, but still move on without them. And Nas, I love you. I do wish the best for you, and I do forgive you. I know I said on my live that I'm gonna point out all the ins, the outs, all the details, but I'm not. I know what they are. Nas knows what they are, and Allah knows what they are. The reason why it took me 2 weeks to do this was because I was fired up over reasons that are pointless. I'm alive, I'm healthy, I'm happy, alhamdulillah. Everything is going well, so there is no reason for this to be an attack. I'm not the kind of guy that likes to exit someone's life and leave them worse than what they were when I first met them. You can keep Winfinity all to yourself. I don't want anything to do with it. It's yours. I just want to start fresh on my own. When I first met Nas, I needed someone to take care of me, and he was down. With time and the more that we grew, I started to notice that Nas wanted to be less of the manager and more of the artist. And I'm happy for him. I'm sure Nas one day is gonna start doing videos and continue with the influencer ad campaigns. For all we know, his dream might come true. He might actually become a big, famous Hollywood star. But this dynamic had to change. I vouched for him to my friends and told them that he would take care of them. I don't think his intentions are bad, but I just don't think that he can. It got to the point where he would prioritize himself before our own roster, before myself, me, my Slim, and everyone else that's in Winfinity. He'd jump in every picture. He would want his face to be everywhere. He would want to be a part of, the main events. And it's like, I don't even care. I'm over it. But it's just like, that's just stuff that you do as an artist, not as a manager. Man, when I look back, we had so many amazing memories together, but it's a shame that it had to play out like this. I lost friends over this. I lost relationships over 10 years over this. I lost fans because of this. I freaking fought my family because of this. It was getting to the point where I was getting all these calls, but I don't want to mention any names, but I was getting calls from people, and as I told you guys, I don't want to say any names. I was getting calls from them and them telling me, Adam, what the hell is going on? Nas told me this is gonna happen, but it's not happening. It was all like false promises. And you vouched for him, Adam, what's going on? So all I want to say to everyone that I did let them know that I vouched Nas for them, I'm sorry, I apologize. And I also want to say thank you to my family because the conversations we had did not go to waste. And to the friends that I lost, I really hope that I can be friends with y'all one day again. Also guys, the main purpose of this video and dealing with this the way I'm dealing with it now, I want to show you guys two things. One, never in life pick sides. If it has nothing to do with you, then just stay out of it. I don't want you guys to pick sides. And I don't want y'all to go around saying, fuck Nas, yes Adam. It's not about that. The second reason why I'm doing this video and I'm going about it the way I am, and I know I mentioned I'm not gonna say the ins and outs. They're between me, Nas, and Allah. So this might not make sense, but if you get it, and I hope you do, then you will understand. There may be people in your life that you've only known for 10 months. And then there are others that you may have known for 10 years. The person you knew for 10 months may treat you better than the person you've known for 10 years. If you treat someone in your life so good and they stomp on you, then you keep treating them so good and they stomp on you. And you keep treating them so good and they stomp on you. And you keep treating them so good and they stomp on you. You stand up for yourself. You don't need to attack them to stand up for yourself, but never be someone's footstool. There's nothing wrong with putting someone on a pedestal, especially if you love them and you want the best for them. You want to help them as much as you can, but not to the point where you're losing your friends and fighting your family and keep being stomped on. Stand up for yourself. This works for relationships. This works for life. This works